Sweep for Pat Benatar. Pat Benatar, aka Patty Sanborn. I always thought Patty looked like Pat Benatar. I'm terrible at these roars because I forget so much. Let me see what I can do. Jim didn't like Frida. Um, Sounds like Don didn't say a word about. He just said it was a good matchup. Jason seemed to not hate it. Frida, I probably don't know. She was one of the lead singers. I think it was a duet, right, of ABBA. Um, Also in that song, which when I was reading the comments, I remembered. I totally forgot, but when that song was out, I think that was 82, about this time, 1982, and it was played continuously on MTV. But on the drums is Phil Collins, and if you listen to that song again, when you hear the drum start at the beginning, it's such a Phil Collins drum sound. I think that song is highly underrated. I love how it breaks, like, it's just the beat and then just her voice. I think it's really done really well. I think the video was also done well, original. I was confused. Reviewing my own video, but it seemed like at the end of the video, she was the one being uh, followed, or it was weird. It was confusing, but I think that song is really good. It's got a great beat, and the lyrics are good. Don or Jim is finally not having company this weekend, which is, I mean, I was so happy for you, Jim, but you always say it's a good thing when you don't, but I also feel like you really like having company or doing things. So, uh, Don, what did Don say? Don and Jay both said that the Pat Benatar brought back uh, vivid memories, and for sure, I think that was summer of '85. I think Jay said '84. Maybe it's '84. It's '84 or '85. Jim said Pat Benatar was hot. I never thought that. And Jay brought up like she was some kind of a rebel. She just seemed to try too hard to be cool for me. I didn't think she was sexy at all. I think, again, as Jim mentioned, I liked her swag. Her confidence was admirable. But her songs, my favorite Pat Benatar song is the one from the Legend of Billie Jean, uh, Invincible, maybe. Uh, the only reason I picked this song is because of the video. The video is so bad and good, right? It's so corny. It's so bad, but again, I've had it queued up for a couple of years, and I got lazy this time. I'm like, you know what? I've been struggling. Let me just go with some shit that I've had laying around. So that's why I took these two videos. Um, yeah, the dance scene. Here's my thing on the dancing, and I think this is true for most videos in that time frame. Going back to even the John Cougar song that won championship, the John Cougar song that won. I think people, because of Michael Jackson, felt the need to fucking dance. John Cougar dancing, which wasn't bad at all, but John Cougar dancing like that, and then Pat Benatar. Somebody mentioned, I think as Jason mentioned, Thriller. Maybe it was Don. They're trying to do a Thriller type thing. I think, yeah, I think this became like, oh, we're gonna have a great video. We gotta fucking dance. Uh, right? Because what was the point of them doing that shit dance and the choreographed video of them all dancing? It's so bad. There's so much bad with that video. Oh, so I blame all that dancing stuff and everybody trying to be like Michael Jackson and the Thriller album videos, all the dancing that was so successful. Um, what else did you guys say? Jay, sounds like you're going to watch someone play softball. Uh, Don. Oh, Don, you're running your marathon tomorrow. Uh, God, uh, it's so. Again, I use the word admirable that you're doing it. I just don't get it. I guess. I mean, hey, listen. It's got to be a challenge to yourself, right? I mean, you're not even doing like. Didn't you do like the half marathon with Scotty Kerr before? By the way, how is Scott Kerr? Wasn't he sick? Um, I don't know how the hell you do that. And even the fact that you haven't trained that much, and it's gonna take you like 5 hours. Hey, listen. When you do complete it, I'm sure it is a huge sense of accomplishment. So that's great. But damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of energy. But definitely let us know how you do on that. Oh, what else did people say? Uh, I don't know. I'm just rambling myself now, and I'm sure there's shit I forgot to talk about. Don, that was a great catch that you sent in that little video from Henry. It was very blurry for me. I don't know if that's my phone or just the quality of the video you took. I'm guessing it's my phone. It was hard to see, but I could tell. It was almost like after playing PS5, it was like watching Atari from 1981. That's the video quality, but maybe it was my phone. Happy birthday to Henry, 14. Talked about Jim being 14. I remember when Jim turned 19. I was like, God damn, it's almost fucking 20. And I remember getting my hair cut from Linda, and we were talking about Jim's 19th birthday party or birthday. I'm like, yeah, fucking, it's gonna be 20. That's the when Jim was 19. That's when I was like, God damn, people are growing up. Now look, um, what else do I want to discuss? What's going on with me? Working all weekend. There's so much to say about my job, but it would just take up too much time. I don't think it'd be interesting, but it is such a change of life for me in so many ways. What I do, what I don't do anymore, how I have to try to change my sleep again like I did when I was like in my mid 20s. It's not fun. It is not fun, but I mean, listen, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it is night. Dickie Smith put that on Facebook the other day. At the end of the day, it is night. But at the end of the day, let me think of this. Obviously, besides people's health, right? People being well. Isn't it all about fucking making money? So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this strictly for fucking money, which I should have done years ago. But then again, even 5 years ago, I would have quit by now. It's so difficult. It's so stressful. It's depressing. It's gross. It's gross. Some of the things I see and have to do, it's gross. But God, I feel even bad saying that. But anyways, it's hard. So what's going on with me is Jacobs has a championship football game in Camden tomorrow. 4 o'clock in Camden. Uh, Listen, they're undefeated. It's been fun. He doesn't play a ton, so but he enjoys it. So It's not like I'm going so I can watch Jacob play a whole lot of football. Obviously, you just go to support, but I'm not looking forward to it. It's going to be cold as fuck and rainy. And I'm probably going to end up driving with mom and dad because, I mean, or drive them, but they won't. Everything I have is just gross to them, I think. And they have a nicer car, so I'm not looking forward to that drive. Uh, when dad, I've probably driven in mom and dad's car 5 times in the past 3 years for whatever reason. Obviously in the back seat, and their radio's on, and I'm in the back seat, and dad's trying to have a conversation with me while just facing straight. I'm in the back, radio on, and his faded voice, and I don't know if he's fucking talking to me. And if I say, huh, well, we all know how that fucking goes. Yeah, so that sucks. I just want to go to the game by myself. Leave when the fuck I want to leave. I'm making sound really dreadful, so sorry about that. But yeah, that's what's going on. Work and Jacob's football game. And there's a part of me that hopes that they lose because if they win, they could probably play 3 more games, which is it's fucking 10U Pop Warner. If you're playing until like almost Thanksgiving, it's a real issue. It's a real issue. Uh, I gotta take my cat to get fixed on Tuesday morning. Uh, the World Series is underway. Great game last night. Of course, I couldn't watch the rest of it because I was at work. Same thing for tonight. Uh, I've been going for over 12 minutes. So, hey, listen, the uh, the video call the other night was great. That is the best part of this, right? We're gonna do this until somebody dies, and when somebody dies, are we still gonna do it? Like this is a thing forever. But the best thing is this, like Jay said, just catching up. Yep, every 32 weeks we all get together, and we don't have to fucking fly to Rome to do it or uh, somewhere else. It's that's one of the best things about technology is we can do things like that, which is really cool. Uh, I think that's about it. Pam Benatar, Frida, ABBA, Phil Collins, the awful dancing. She thinks she's such a badass. Fucking Patty Sanborn. That's who he'll always look like. Young Patty Sanborn. Uh, that's all I got. You guys have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you next week. See ya.